When talking about the early peoples of the ancient Korean peninsula, one name comes up again and again in Chinese and Korean records: the Yemaek. Now, Yemaek is an umbrella term coined in the Chinese historical records to bound together villages of farmers, hunters, and horse raisers, sharing the same customs and living in the valleys and mountains of northern Korea and southern Manchuria more than 2,000 years ago. They held the pig, tiger, and bear as sacred and were distinct from the Han Chinese during the Gija Joseon period. They are considered the ancestors to modern Korean culture. It wasn't one kingdom. The Ye and the Maek became the tribal confederation mentioned in the Shiji and Hohan Shu. The Ye lived in the eastern coastal regions from Manchuria down to the Korean peninsula, while the Maek lived more inland but still in the northern regions of Manchuria and Liaodong. Many historians associate the Maek with Go Joseon. They are described as the ancestors of the Korean kingdoms of Buyo, Goguryeo, Okjo, Dongye, Baekje, and possibly even Gaya. The Chinese historical records provide us with vivid snapshots. In the records of the three kingdoms, we read that Goguryeo bordered Joseon to the south, Okjo to the east, Buyo to the north, and the Yemaek right alongside them. The Book of Later Han mentions Buyo's Yongo ritual, often tied to Yemaek traditions with its beating of drums and the singing and dancing to honor the spirits. This ritual heartbeat was passed down to Goguryeo. It also describes the Maek's tribute of cloth, salt, and fish, proving that these people were not just herders and warriors, but producers and traders as well. The Korean Samguk Sagi preserves these memories indirectly, linking Goguryeo and its neighbors back to the Yemaek sphere of influence. The earth tells a different story. Archaeologists have discovered bronze daggers dating to 1000 BCE. First the broad Liaoning type, and then the sleek Korean type appearing 500 to 600 years later. Beside them, thousands of dolmens, huge stone tombs, lay silently across the land. Korea has more dolmens than anywhere else in the world. These weren't just graves. They were monuments to leaders, symbols of communities who could organize and build on a grand scale in regions the Yemaek was said to have inhabited. Put the stones and the texts together, and a picture begins to form. The Yemaek weren't a single tribe, but a living tapestry of peoples. Farmers, herders, hunters, warriors, and even musicians. Their traditions, their rituals, and even their tools lived on through their descendants who gave rise to the great northern states of ancient Korea. The Chinese called them Yemaek, but their legacy is better understood as the deep roots of Buyo and Goguryeo, shaping the history of Northeast Asia.